Okay, I've heard there's been another update, and so we are going to try Planet Coaster 2 again. This is your poorly aged, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer. And funnily enough, I work for YouTube's hottest sensation, the poorly aged, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer channel. And I'm going to play Planet Coaster 2, which I call Planet Coaster 2000. You see, around 1989, people realized that the year 2000 was coming in our lifetimes. And so instead of calling things 2, they often called them 2000, making them sound so futuristic. This trend quickly died off, but a lot of people didn't get the memo, like old people and stuff. So I'm going to try the career mode from the beginning on easy settings, though. And I'm making it easy for you, of course. Now, it's been crashing a lot. I'm hoping the crashing issues have been taken care of. That's why we're playing it here today. And you're going to see it whether it crashes or not. Have we got a deal? Okay, if we've got a deal, just don't say anything. Okay, we've got a deal. Great. So I am your PC witty gamer, your PC sarcastic, your poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer. You'd think I'd know who I am.
Hello there.
Hi.
I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah,
I'm Oswald
nobody
B.
else
Thompson,
is.
the CEO of Coaster Coast.
Good.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry. It didn't come up on my schedule.
Sorry we have a guest?
Not to worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're
About
looking
whom I
at the
was telling you.
successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I?
Keys to the kingdom? That's what we
Goodness,
all...
I do apologize.
Keys to the
I
kingdom?
just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvellous! Well, with that sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
May one ask why you're inducting me and training me to take over the Empire? I mean, it seems to me that you've got people trained already, better trained than somebody like me who hasn't trained at this yet. Why not promote from within? It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through Coaster Coast's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster of an onboarding at all times. And strap in for some lessons in park management. Are you excited? I know
Before
I'm
we
not.
get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know. But it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you, though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
See, I really am giving you everything in these videos. Okay, camera tutorial, move the camera. Boom!
Now, I've got something that I think you'll enjoy. It's time to build your first ride. I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All you need to do is find a place to put it.
Actually, it doesn't look like I have to find a place to put it. It looks like you outlined a place that you demand that I put it. I'm not allowed to find a place to put it. I have to put it exactly where you tell me to put it. So let's just dispense with this nonsense that I'm to find a place to put it. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Flat rides, no items. Create custom. Teacups. I don't remember how to rotate it. Is it hold the Z? Yeah, it's hold the Z.
Splendid! Our guests will need a way to access the ride, so let's add an entrance gate. You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride.
Okay, if you're sure.
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate. And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride. If you do need a handy little way to remember those steps, I used to remember it as BEEP. Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't forget to open the ride. Actually, that would make it Beep-po, wouldn't it? Oh, doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's also worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
I already did. Ay. Try and pay attention. See, bargain. Hello. Apparently I have to move it from something else to bargain for them to believe me.
We can always increase the price later.
I don't want
As I
to.
like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
However, the most popular attraction is the Forge, which I did not build. So, thanks for sticking that in my face. There are 295 guests in the park, none of which I attracted. The news just gets better and better.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating. Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview.
I will not
Better the
want
rating,
to.
the more guests will visit.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves. It seems some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the Guest Needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
Facilities and ivory. Latte love. I don't think lattes would actually quench your thirst, but what do I know? Um,
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake. Why not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
I forgot how boring the beginning of games can be.
Amazing work! The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price. More food and drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly. So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
I could make a waste joke, but it would be in poor taste. But it would be really funny.
Fantastic! That'll keep the park looking cleaner.
I was
We
trying
shouldn't
to
stop
build...
there, though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
I was trying to build bins like you told me to, and you pulled the camera away so that... Oy vey.
I think that's everything checked off the scenery list. Well done!
The most popular attraction is still the Forge. Thanks for putting this in my face again, saying you're no good. Poorly aging, sarcastic, PC witty gamer, you are no good. And we want to remind you that somebody else has built the Forge and somebody else has attracted 293 paying guests to this here park. Not you, poorly aging, sarcastic, PC witty gamer. Somebody else.
Wow! The park is looking great! I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural. Now, if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing. As you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Distributor.
Nicely done! It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
I don't think we're allowed to ask them if they're straight.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job. Be careful, though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
All I did was place 3 of the same kind of thing somewhere. I wouldn't say I worked so hard.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet. We just need to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost. The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
What's a park? Okay, we've been doing this for 18 minutes. Are they going to tell me what to do next? Oh, I didn't open it. Okay, fine, I'll open it.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
I don't really care.
Oh, what an exquisite sight.
My face?
I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some every time.
I think you need a woman. Now the most popular attraction is the Gorgon. So what you're telling me is, no matter what I do, the most popular attraction will never be anything I build. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm just no good. That's what you're saying. I'm no good, I'm no good, I'm no good. Baby, I'm no good. You're gonna say it again?
Just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
I was gonna say, what you find exciting will not be what I find exciting.
Is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is
It
just
would be
a
my
little something
boredom.
I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
Coasters. There's only one, so I assume it's this one
Good.
thing here.
And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space. Perfect. One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened. Now's as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh, you just want to get on with it. Oh, okay, not a problem.
Test. Minder.
While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
Let's not. Oy vey, I was gonna ride this silly thing. You know, for the people out in YouTube land, give them something to actually like about this video. Hopefully they would become subscribers, lovers of our content. Okay, that wasn't bad, and it didn't crash, which is always a bonus. Now, where did we... Fine, it's obstructed. Bite my butt.
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
I didn't open this ride earlier on. And it's probably going to need a path to get there. Remember paths? I hate this path thingy. It won't just put a path down to where I need it. It has to mess with my head. Oh, it's still way too high up. I got this. You don't have to put little pointers to where I gotta go. Too steep. I got this. You don't have to keep putting stupid pointers. Don't make me hurt you.
Oh, that is a beauty!
It is
Terrific
not.
work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight. So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion?
How about just a commercial?
Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu and let's show the world what the park has to offer.
Aren't you a little
There are
ashamed of
different
it?
audiences to cater for, however. So it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
Just say ad like a normal person would.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience all the exhilaration
We
the coaster
did that
will have to
before,
offer
dude.
firsthand?
And one reason is this usually crashes the computer. If you didn't fix it, it's going to crash the whole video. The people out in YouTube land are going to leave in droves. Is that what you want? Apparently that's what he wants. Nobody cares about little old me. Okay, dude, sell some tickets. Let's get this going. Maybe we can get this thing crashed to the desktop before noon. The chain link. We are going up. More than half the time when I ride this coaster in first person, it crashes, so. And Roller Coaster 1000 didn't crash. But this is Roller Coaster 2000, so. With new technology comes new crashes. We are approaching the crash site. Well, it was nice knowing you people. Quit looking at your hands. He looked at his hands 4 times on this ride that took almost no time. I mean, he should know what his hands look like by now. You'd think he'd want to look at the scenery. I'm out buying scenery for the park. This bloke is looking at his hands instead.
Label.
Would you ride this coaster? I mean, in real life? Comment below after you subscribe. You know, if each of the people watching this video right now just got 10,000 people to subscribe, we'd have ourselves a nice little community. Yes, we would. We are 30 minutes into this, ladies and gentlemen. How do you feel? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first half hour of Planet Coaster 2000. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.